Now that we've recalled the most noteworthy vehicles and talked about new mechanics and technologies, it's time to take a look at in-game locations added or reworked in 2024. The Alpha Strike update that arrived in spring brought the North Holland map, inspired by the city of Zaandam. This map was based on one of the most popular in-game locations, Eastern Europe. That's why many thought it was familiar as soon as they saw the minimap. The same river bend, the same spawn points and strategic area, even the main attack directions remained almost the same. But in all other regards, it's a completely new location, full of unique architecture and bright colors. It combines an old Baroque-style temple, modern cottages, and a large shopping center. The Seek and Destroy update that came in summer did more than change the high-rank air battles. It also brought a unique new location for air combat. The mysterious valley brought us to the mountainous areas of Southeast Asia. This is a large mass of rock divided by deep valleys. A large hydroelectric dam towers above the mountain river, and we can see a few towns along the banks. The more curious and attentive pilots must have found the main strategic objects here, the space launch site and the giant reflector dish of the radio telescope. Together with the mysterious valley, the update added a new naval map, the Bering Sea. It was inspired by the wild nature of Alaska, which is easy to recognize when you see the exotic Arctic landscape that includes stunning wide spaces and active volcanoes. And while the open seas are shuddering with the roar of main calibers of the steel giants, smaller sheltered areas see coastal vessels and boats try each other's endurance. This summer, we've also launched a massive update process for older locations. We've removed the concrete obstacles on Sweden, demolished the brick barricades on the advance to the Rhine, removed the large plants on Campania, and fixed numerous positions on the Middle East, Sinai, Carpathians, and European province. The Tunisia location also received a major landscape rework. Our next update, the Dance of Dragons, extended the list of updated locations with Eastern Europe, 38th Parallel, Kuban, and many others. In the meantime, our artists were adding the finishing touches to the massive update of the abandoned factory map. The new and improved version was introduced at the end of fall, together with the new graphics. Almost all elements of the environment were updated, from buildings and fences to the tiniest objects. It refreshed the look of the map and made it more modern, while enhancing the atmosphere of desolation and ruin. The same update also brought modern airfields for high-rank battles, added dynamic destruction to cars and trucks found on locations, and turned railroad cars into interactive objects that you can push around. And finally, one of the latest additions to the game was the Attica map. It's new enough to remain a novelty for our tankers and pilots. We hope the hot Greek sun and the warm breeze of the Aegean Sea will warm you up, and the ancient architecture will be a joy to your eyes. And this is where we'd like to wrap up this video. See you all in 2025. Here's to many more great times together. Happy New Year! Have a great time and take care. See you next year!